today is to try to do a fast shave, kind of from start to finish. I'm going to start blooming the soap. Get that going, and the brush. Let's see. Get that down. Okay. Get my shaving bowl down. Try to be fast but careful because we are talking about blades and things. Okay. We're going to be using the Tuscan Oud Italian shaving soap from Razorock. Tried a couple of their soaps and they are really good. Second thing to do, start my brush soaking. I cold water shave, and this time I'm going to use hard water, tap water. We'll see what kind of lather we get. And I also don't submerge the handle or the knot of the brush. Just fill the cup partially full. Get the blade in there. This is the first time I'm going to use that brush. I'm very happy with Whipped Dog brushes. And let's see, I had a little cloth to put my tools on the windowsill here. I'll be using a Parker variant. So the soap is blooming. The brush needs a couple minutes to absorb. It's a Badger silver tip brush. Needs a few minutes to absorb the water. Alum block in case I have a cut. Nivea, but you know, the other night I tried witch hazel. Got some of that Thayer's aloe unscented alcohol-free witch hazel. Got some of that in here. I like that last night. Inside here is a Rapira. This is the fourth use of it. It's kind of my last chance for my face. The Rapira Swedish stainless hasn't really been all that great. So this is kind of its last chance. I had it in a couple of weird scenarios before where maybe my lather wasn't good, and so I want to give it a good Razorock lather, nice thick lather, and give it the best chance to really get a good judgment on it. Dollar store dog bowl for my shaving bowl, and we're almost ready to start grinding. Okay. You just confirm that the Rapira is the blade in here. Yep. Rapira Swedish Super Steel. It has the stainless coating. The Rapiras also come in I'm going to check my blade alignment as well here. Rapiras also come in the Luxe, which is a platinum edge coating. Try those sometime, I think. All right, I believe this is a Whipped Dog silver tip Badger brush. The longer Luna handle. Just got it recently, and the feel is much better for my big hands. All right, I think we're ready. I'm going to take the bloom water. Here's the Tuscan Oud. And I want to take the bloom water and kind of splash my face with it. Because I have oily skin. Oh, that's a nice fragrance. First time trying that scent. I've liked Razorock soaps, so I'm confident it's going to be a good one for me. The scent smelled really good, shaking out my brush here. scent smelled really good in the jar. All right, let's get us up some. My big hands really like this long handle so far. As you can see, this particular badger brush hasn't splayed out very much because this is actually my first use of it. I've cleaned it, removed some of that badger animal type smell with some OxyClean. Get a good load on this brush. I'm just going to see how long a fairly fast shave might take. Sometimes I like to take my time, but it's also good to know. Let's say I've got 23 minutes. Can I do it in 23 minutes? I would think so. What about 10? Could I do it in 10? Well, right now we're at the 6-minute clock. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a bathroom where you are not really sharing it with too many people, and you can leave all your stuff out, obviously you won't have the setup time. All right, I'm pretty sure, but I'd rather spend an extra 30 seconds loading up this thing and not have to come back to the soap later. Cost more time. I think we're good though. Really like this. So this is the loaded brush. We haven't started cranking it out yet. A very manly, musky type scent. Very happy with it. Just was trying the other day the Bay Rum from Colonel Conk glycerin soap, and really love that fragrance. That's a good one. When I first smelled it, when I first got it, probably had it a month before I actually used it. I didn't really like the smell. I kind of picked up on the cloves a little bit too much. But then when I tried it, the cloves somehow just were different. And really liked it. We're already whipping up some decent lather. So I've got hard water, and over the past month I've started using distilled water for my lathers, and I haven't gone back yet to see which of the soaps that I have are tolerant of hard water. Looks like Razorock might be one of them. Up and down, left, right, round and round. Now this is a thick lather that I have. I'm going to add a little bit of water. A tiny bit. I haven't noticed any animal smells on my badger brushes from Whipped Dog. I got a boar brush the other day, and I was reading about how some people don't like the kind of the pig smells on it. I was like, hey, brush that smells like bacon? That's a plus. That's a feature. Something maybe you should pay extra for. Now here's the big question. If you're going for speed, then what kind of lather are you going to be willing to tolerate? See, that probably is going to do me for, I'm going to try to get something for a 3-pass shave. I think I've probably got enough for a 3-pass here. Get another whiff of this. It's actually getting hard to pick up from my nose. Maybe these types of scents are the kind that your nose gets used to, and then you don't smell them anymore. If you got a bunch of smelling things to do where you're testing some different scents, your nose can get overwhelmed. If you have a little coffee beans, a little dish of coffee beans or something like that, then that can help to neutralize that and get your nose back in action. Oh yeah, it's got a sheen on it. And looks like maybe that took about 3 or 4 minutes to generate. So there we go, the 10-minute mark. So now I'll just put a little water on my face. And then get to town here. So this particular badger brush hasn't been broken in yet. Oh, some different smells are coming off now. The like patchouli, sandalwood, something like that. I don't know what the oud smell is. This is a nice smell. It's best for your skin if you can, for your hairs, if you can kind of massage them a little bit and really work the soap around them to help them to stand up and all that, instead of just having wiping on some shaving cream and then start cutting. That's one nice advantage of the face latherers. I'm a bowl latherer, and the face guys, by the time they whip it up into a good lather, they have already done that massaging. Nice fragrance. The woodsy smell is really coming out right now. Tuscan Oud from Razorock. All right, I'm set at a 2.5 setting. Rapira. A little rough. Not very happy with that. Like it's pulling. I'm gonna try a different angle. Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna back it down to 1.5. This is the same thing that happened yesterday. I was wondering if it was my lather. Oh, that's rough. Now it ended up giving me a pretty good shave, but the first pass was not comfortable. And this is either just the 4th pass or maybe the 5th pass. I don't know that I've had a blade degrade this quickly. For me, this is my skin. Your mileage may vary. Let me dial it back to a 1. That was rough. Now my second passes were quicker. Were a little smoother last time. Let's hope that's the case. A little water on the face. Okay, lather up again. They say you don't have to put it on as thick the second and third times. So to save time, I will abide by that. Assume that's good advice. I'm not going to worry about trying to go. I'll go ahead and wipe some of the excess on there just to be insulative. Oh, nice smell. I like the Razorock soaps. The performance seems to be doing well too. All right, cross the grain. Oh, it's still so noisy. It's like it just didn't cut well the first time. Pitch this guy into the bin when I'm done. Fortunately, I didn't have a lot of irritation in razor burn, even though it really felt like it was really pulling on my hair yesterday. I didn't have a lot of razor burn, so that's good. The witch hazel may have saved the day on that one. I almost feel like my first pass wasn't good enough to move on to a cross grain pass. Maybe this isn't the razors you use for a fast shave. And when I said razor, I meant blade. Alright, third pass. Trying to do kind of a quick daily shave. See how long? We're looking at 16 minutes so far. That's not too bad. Just to kind of smell some goodness on your face. Cut it just enough to where your boss is happy with you. Ah, I'm still catching that woodsy smell. That's nice. I like this one. Manly, woodsy. There's some patchouli in there too, I think. That oud, I think I like that oud. The Stallion by Razorock apparently also contains some oud, but I didn't really like the other things it was mixed with. Not my taste, not my preference. Alright, and I'm still at the 1.5 setting on this Rapira stainless blade. Wow, that's normally a third pass just doesn't scrape that loudly. Kind of switch to across the grain right there. My beard kind of comes down this way to a little black hole right here. From this side, it does the same thing. So I'm going to try across the grain patterns. Trouble spots right here where some of the websites, when they were talking about the Rapira blades, they were saying they are made intentionally kind of smooth and not super sharp so that you can go over the same areas multiple times and not get razor burn or cut yourself. Well, smooth is not a way I would describe this stainless coated blade from them. I'm gonna have to go with a okay, could I stop right now and walk away? Yeah, I kind of could. There's a few splotches, but I'm going to go ahead and lay down a touch-up run. So if you find that right razor and blade combo that lets you may even just have 2 passes, then obviously you're going to save some time. 18 minutes, not bad. Probably all the shaving cream I need, lather I need on me. Really liking this long handle. I got big hands. I'm also a cold wet shaver. I don't need that hot water. Don't like waiting for it to come. And let's see, what can I try? Can I do cross grain this way? See if I can get away with that. Sometimes that really helps to get that problem area. So this Rapira stainless is a good blade if you have already done one pass with another sharper blade. So I'm actually kind of joking about that. I don't think I'll be using these. Other people really like them, so it just proves how many different skin types are out there. Right there, some kind of a mold that sometimes takes a minute to get the hair off of. Okay, that's a nice, those neck hairs are taken care of. It may be uncomfortable, but it's effective. It was a lot smoother on the first shave. Okay, so final rinse and witch hazel. Nice fragrance. I like that smell. Very nice. Okay. Take off the glasses for the witch hazel. I have a little bit of sensitive skin, so I find that the spray helps it not to irritate my skin as much for the application process. And there we go. Since this has aloe vera mixed in, my skin will feel sticky for, I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes. But then it'll feel good and sticky to the hands. You won't actually feel it on your face. Any razor burn? Excuse me, hiccups there. No razor burn, no irritation, despite it was really uncomfortable. Now, a true test of time is going to be the cleanup. Still have a good bit of lather left. Nice. Cleaning out the brush. Shaking out the brush. All right. I love smelling the brush the day after a good shave with a good fragrance. And still got the smell with it. I'm going to rinse off the little outside edges of the shaving soap container. I'm of the opinion that sometimes I will leave it uncovered and let it dry out, but sometimes I'll just seal it right up. Tuscan Oud Italian shaving soap by Razorock. Okay, that's ready to go away. Rinsing out the shave bowl. That's what I put some of my stuff in to put it back up on the shelf. So I'm going to make sure the inside of it is dry. And so then in there goes my Nivea, which I didn't actually use this time, but I do like the Nivea really makes my skin feel good very shortly after the shave. But I have oily skin. What am I also missing? Oh, my shaving brush goes in there, and then my soaking cup. So now this is ready to be put away. I like to, because I've got that, bought one of those big sampler packs of blades. So I like to I pretty much change blades into a different razor every day. If I'm continuing to use the same blade, then that's fine, but I'll move it to a different razor to evaluate it. Trying to find that good combination. There's a couple of combinations I'm looking for. I'm gonna dab. I'm not going to wipe the Rapira blade. Just dab it on the towel to. Actually, with this one it doesn't matter because I'm just going to check it. One combination I'm looking for is that perfect, like a feather. And this is one of my favorite razors. A feather in this, it's a beautiful thing. But then also there's the feathers are kind of expensive. So if I backed off a few dollars on the 100 count price, which blades is going to be, almost like a feather, still going to give me a great shave, and then what razor does that work with? That's another of the targeted combinations I'm interested in finding out. Okay, witch hazel down below. And putting up this other container. And there we go, I believe. Like the calf roping guy who lifts his hands after he's tied the knot. I believe I'm done. So that's 26 minutes. And unfortunately, that could be shortened, like I said, by a better razor blade. Had to do a little bit extra work with that Rapira in the unit. Anything else? No, I think that pretty much covers it. Not too happy with the Rapira. Really like that long handle on that whipped dog. Here is the standard resin handle that they offer. And just with my big hands, it worked well, but the bigger handle just works so much better. I like that Tuscan oud on me. And Porker variant, nice heavy head. I started using those butterfly heads, the butterflies, because they're so popular and cheap. But then once I found these, the look it just seems to me to be stronger, better, more attractive. But then the weight, it's got more weight in the head when it has these types of, when it's a 2 or a 3 piece. And so I haven't bought another butterfly since I've discovered these. I really like them. And that was with hard water. So the Razorock soap did great with the hard water. Probably would have done better with distilled water, but at least I know that those are hard water tolerant soaps, and so that's good. Just in case I don't have some distilled water on hand. So very happy. About 26 minutes to do a complete good shave, including some touch-ups. Touch-ups are probably a reality for most shaves that you're going to do. Hope that helps somebody. Take care.